Crystal ash. Zipping through fear. Zipping through fear, crystal ash.
My knees were literally shaking. I could feel the anxiety coursing through my veins. What have I gotten myself into this time? Contest chair, Madam Contest Master, my fellow Toastmasters, and guests. It was my 33rd birthday, and I was prepared to face a few of my fears. This particular year, I was likening it to Ali and Frazier and the Rumble in the Jungle, and I was prepared to take down fear with a 1-2 knockout. Only as I stood here about to zip line for the first time with one of my friends, I was having second thoughts. I was starting to get that tingly feeling in my armpits that I've gotten since I was a little girl whenever I became afraid. My friend looked at me and she said, "Crystal, on the count of 3, we're just gonna step off the ledge and go for it." And she said, 1, 2, 3, and she went sailing 1,000 foot across the wire. I was standing there and I could not move. My feet felt like cement blocks. On the walkie-talkie, I heard the other zipline instructor, and he said, "All clear on line blue, all clear on line blue." And my zipline instructor said, "We are going to be a minute." I was the minute. I was paralyzed with fear, but I had to zip line today. I said I was going to zip line today. I could not go back to my car. I had to think very fast about how I was going to do this. So I'm thinking and I'm thinking and I'm thinking, and I had an idea. I turned to the zipline instructor and I said, "Sir, is it possible for me to sit down and scoot off the ledge?" He said, "Ma'am, whatever you need to do, go for it." So I sit down and I close my eyes because there's no possible way that I can actually watch this thing happen. And I slowly scoot off the ledge. I was doing it. I was ziplining and I was actually enjoying myself. And I got an opportunity to do it again. And today I want to share with you some key takeaways that I learned that day about zipping through fear from that experience. 1, simply show up. Half of the battle of getting anything done is about taking that first step. If you never take that first step forward, you never get the opportunity to live the life of your dreams. If you never take that phone call about the interview, you never really get that dream career you thought of all of your life. If you never make that phone call to the one that you adore, maybe you miss out on a loving relationship that could have lasted a lifetime. If you miss those opportunities, fear then becomes a stumbling block to your progression. The second thing I learned that day was to get help. Oftentimes, we'll think that we have to face our fears alone, but life is all about connecting with others. Author Lovey Ajayi Jones says that we should loan our courage to others. And maybe your courage comes in the form of a word of encouragement from a family member or a friend, or maybe it's guidance or advice from a coach or mentor. Remember, there are people called to walk alongside you. So remember, to get help. And thirdly, the most important thing I learned that day was do it your way. You may look out into the world and say to yourself, I could never accomplish that goal because everyone else is doing it a certain way. And I don't feel confident to do it that way. In that moment, you could flip fear over and allow it to become a catalyst for you to create something different, to become an innovator, a trendsetter, someone who creates a new way for everyone else to follow. I'm sure in Germany, Carl Benz, when he thought of this apparatus with wheels that would take people from place to place, people looked at him a little strange, may have even laughed at him. But now we all drive cars. So the next time you are faced with fear, how will you zip through it? I hope that you'll remember these key takeaways. Show up, get help, but most importantly, do it your way. Madam Contest Chair and Contest Master, thank you.